First stop, Gail's Bakery. Look at all these treats. It's going to be a tough month, but someone's got to do it. So this is the poison for the week in terms of the home stuff. I may well be eating that as well. So we've got gingerbread, we've got a cream egg, don't know how that got in there. What's going on YouTube, it's Jason and welcome to day 23. Just out on the morning walk with mum. So the plan for today is to do my weekly weigh-in, Monday morning weigh-in when I get back. And then I've got a blood glucose test so I can start my sugar experiment. So let's see what the Monday morning weigh-in is saying. 85.2, so 0.2 up from last week. Quick flex. Not too shabby. Let's do a quick waist measurement. So 31.75. We are edging closer to that all-important number 32 when I said I would stop my bulk. To be honest, I'm somewhere between stopping it at that number 32 and seeing what my DEXA scan is saying. I want my DEXA scan to be no more than about 18% because that should mean I'll be about somewhere between 13 and 15% on calipers. And so my DEXA scan, I'm waiting to hear back on dates, but I'm hoping I'll hear something back this week. And then hopefully that way we can get a better idea of where we're at. So weigh-in done, let's discuss sugar. So I'm about to do a sugar experiment lasting 30 days where I'll be consuming 120 grams of total sugars and 60 grams of that is going to be processed sugars, which is double the recommended daily allowance for your sugar intake. The reason I'm doing this is not just some sort of typical YouTube 30-day challenge, but it's more to prove a point about balance. It started when Eddie Abu, some influencer, put out this idea that wrapping chocolate bars in pancakes causes diabetes. And I just think it's a misconception held by many people that sugar causes diabetes, when actually it's your total lifestyle, your weight being a big part of it, your activity level, and your diet as a whole, including but not limited to sugar. And so what I wanted to show over this next 30 days is not that sugar is good for you. We ultimately know that it's not, but that it can be enjoyed as part of a normal lifestyle if everything else is dialed in. Your training, your nutrition, your recovery and sleep protocols, and mine are. So sugar in my world shouldn't make much of a difference, if at all, and my blood test results at the end of the month should show that. So on my way to get my blood test now, just to give you an idea of numbers, I normally consume around 50 grams of total sugars per day. So that is about 10 to 15 grams of sugar in maple syrup first thing in the morning with my granola. And then the rest of my sugars are fruit sugars. So by me going to 120, I am going 2.5 times what I normally consume. So that in and of itself is going to be a huge shift for my body in terms of sugar. I'm going to eat pretty much the same as I normally eat, to be honest. I'm not going to change anything about my protein intake, my fruit and veg, that sort of thing. That's going to stay the same. I'm still going to eat a balanced diet. All I'm going to do is swap out some of the fibrous carbs that I normally eat for some more processed carbs. First stop, Gail's Bakery. Look at all these treats. It's going to be a tough month, but someone's got to do it. So one thing I'll always do whenever I get something from Gail's is I will heat my bakes. A lot of people think I'm strange for it, but I don't think it's that weird, right? When you bake something, it comes out of the oven hot, and so all I'm doing is just returning it to its original state. I don't put it in for long. I'm not trying to get it mushy. Maybe like 15 seconds, somewhere there. Oh. Elite. So I've checked the nutritional information of the Gail's Reverse Cookie, and we're looking at 415 calories and 33 grams of sugar, which is just over half of my goal sugar intake for the day, which is 60 grams. With my sugar experiment, I know I said I'm going to be aiming for 60 grams of added sugar per day, but I want to have fun with this. I want to visit dessert parlors and try different bakes. And so I want to change it to having at least 60 grams of added sugar per day. So some days it's going to be more, but it definitely won't be less. So now time for my usual natural yogurt, granola and maple syrup. That's another 12 grams of added sugar, taking me to a total of 45 grams. Truth be told, I haven't been tracking my calories now for like 2 months. I know what's in everything. I've been tracking for almost 15 years. And so as long as I have enough energy in my workouts, I'm getting enough protein in, and the key that my weight is progressing at the right rate, which it is, then whether I'm getting in 3,300 calories or 3,500 is by the by. And so the good thing about this sugar experiment is that it should get me to start tracking again. Next, we had porridge with a scoop of whey protein. Mix it up. I always leave these things on too long and it just becomes mind-blowingly painful, like I'm being waxed to get it off. Another reason why gear isn't for me. This needle life is very, very long. I'm not even scared of them. Some people have like phobias of needles. I don't have phobias, but it's a very odd and uncomfortable feeling, something going inside you. I'd just rather not have it. Yeah. Meal number 3 was the usual jollof, chicken breast, spinach and shiitake, but this time with tomatoes and cucumber. Then I had a snack of sourdough and butter. Food shop. So, for the poison week, we're gonna get 2 proper cheesecakes. There we go, Lotus Biscoff cheesecakes. Lovely jubbly, we'll get some of those. Yeah, could do some cheesecake. I don't really like this one though, I prefer the M&S one to be honest. Cookie dough anywhere? No, it's my favorite one. That means I'm gonna have to have variety. I'm not sure about this. It does have cookie dough in, to be honest. I don't know chocolate fudge brownie, but you can have that one, that's fine. Biscoff crunchy. This could be eaten on its own or go with my porridge. So we are getting pancakes also. I want the buttermilk. Babe, which one do you want? Buttermilk? Everyone, so you want blueberry? So get blueberry and buttermilk. Ideally, I wanted Rice Krispies. They haven't got it. So instead, we're gonna go, let's go for Honey Nut shredded wheat. I would never normally get cereals because they're empty calories, but here we are. Trying to get sugar in. Be a good midday snack. Poison.
Please scan your new Waitrose card.
Oh, not bad. So, 97. So on the way back from Waitrose, a couple of things. Firstly, maybe it's a sign of the times. I've never seen someone in Waitrose so brazenly just steal stuff, pack their trolley and just run out the store. Like, that sort of stuff just doesn't really happen in Waitrose, but anyways, it happened, and obviously they were caught by security. That was a mad moment. In regards to the food shop, £97 food shop, I was expecting more. We normally do give and take about 100 quid without all the extra bits of poison. So I think it's because we normally have fish on top, like sea bass, salmon, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, normally with all that stuff included that we don't normally buy, I would have probably expected something around the 120, 130 mark. But happy days, we've saved, we move. So this is the poison for the week in terms of the home stuff. I may well be eating that as well. So we've got gingerbread, we've got a cream egg, don't know how that got in there. Fine. Pancakes, which I'll probably...
So there's 5.
5? What do you mean?
5 cream eggs.
5 cream eggs, yeah, all right. Pancakes, vanilla and Lotus Biscoff cheesecake slices by the English Cheesecake Company. Elite. Some of the best cheesecakes you try. Maltesers, Milky Bar, Biscoff Crunchy, cookie and brownie Ben & Jerry's. Just, I would go for the cookie dough, to be honest. I'll probably just buy a big cookie dough. And then maybe something to have as like a mid-morning snack. Shredded wheat. Plenty of processed sugar in that. Yeah, I'm gonna have some pancakes now. I need to make up about 20 grams of sugar, added sugar, for the day. Get a pancake in, how much sugar in per one? So 6.7 grams of sugar per one. I'm gonna have 2 pancakes. So to finish the day, we have 2 pancakes. So this is 13 grams of sugar, add 45, it takes me to 58 grams of processed sugar. And just to make sure that I touch the 60 mark, I am going to have a cream egg. I'm trying to just check the back of this. Classic, they've only got the portion per 100 gram. So 40 grams each. 100 grams is 58 grams of sugar. Quick maths, 5.8 times 4, 20, 3.2. So 1 cream egg is 23 grams of sugar. This white cream egg, first time I tried it, is absolutely mental. It is a huge sugar rush, but it is actually better than the original cream egg. So I thought I'd leave my fruits till the end of the day, just because I wasn't sure how much sugar I'd get through. I'm obviously not very good at tracking sugar because I don't have it that much. I am on 114 grams of sugar for the day. This should take me to about 130-ish, but I'll tot everything up and confirm at the end. So the day is done food-wise. Final scores on the doors. We have calories at just under 3,300, so 3,272. And in terms of the macro breakdown, we have 151 grams of protein, 434 grams of carbs, and 134 grams of total sugars. In terms of added sugars, I did say that I would be getting 60 grams. Today I actually did 81 grams. And so, yeah, that's why I said I'm definitely not gonna be under 60 grams, but I may well be over. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like it if you did. Subscribe to my channel to follow me on this journey, and I'll see you again tomorrow.